what you need to know about the proposed tax law changes. Hi, I'm Attorney Paul Bernstein of the Bernstein Law Group. Down in D.C., there's some proposed changes to the federal tax rules currently with the House of Representatives. Here's what you need to know. This isn't all the proposed changes, but I think some of the more critical ones. The first is the increase of income tax rates. The upper tax rate will increase to 39.6%. You need to be aware of that, especially if you're a high income earner. The second proposed change is the change to capital gains rates from 20 to 25%. Another increase. Now, some wanted to increase it to be the same as the upper income tax rate of 39.6 under the proposed pending legislation, but there's an increase, but not to that degree. So from 20 to 25%. From the world I deal with a lot in the estate tax realm, they are proposing to cut the estate tax exemption amount in half. Currently, someone can gift or leave as an inheritance up to $11.7 million, significant amount of money. They're looking to cut that under this proposed legislation to $5 million. Now it's indexed for inflation, so the best guess would be that if this passes, we're looking at a $6 million exemption, but a significant decrease. Really important to plan now if your estate exceeds, if you're an individual, that $6 million threshold. If you're married, $12 million. We really want to look very closely at what we can do to use the current exemption amount that looks like it's going to be lost. And another key component is a certain type of trust we use frequently known as a Grantor Trust. It's an important tool in our estate and tax planning toolbox that they're looking to change. Currently, any Grantor Trust would be, many are designed to remove anything in that trust from the person's estate for estate tax purposes. The pending law, if it passes, states that any grantor type trust that's created or funded after the date of enactment of this act will be pulled into that person's estate for estate tax purposes, where if it's a grandfathered grantor trust that's designed to remove it from the estate, that won't be included. We have to be very cautious about this change if it happens, because it could affect some existing trusts. We'll have to take a look at it. But another key important component we're paying very close attention to. And lastly, a significant increase in the funding monies going to the IRS. Why is that important? That means that the IRS, who over the last number of years has not had the resources and have laid off or moved around IRS agents, and there's been fewer and fewer audits, by increasing the funds going to the IRS, expect a significant increase over the future years if this passes in audits. So not only will there be higher taxes, there's going to be more audits being done. So these are some highlights of the pending proposed changes to the tax laws. We'll see what happens. They're still in deep negotiations here in the middle of August. But some things really more than likely will happen in the next period. And from the estate tax side, we really need to meet with clients to make sure that we can get certain tax planning in place right now. And depending on what happens with these laws, we might have to do some significant changes to current estate plans. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.